Welcome to DailyLoveTV. Here you will learn how to take action and make it real. I'm your host, Mastin Kipp, founder of thedailylove.com. If you have a question or want to join in on the conversation here, send an email to DailyLoveTV@thedailylove.com and we'll make sure to answer your question really soon. I recently got a question from a daily lover that I've seen in a bunch of different forms, but the way they asked it was so perfect. Here's the question. How can I change my habitual negative fearful patterns? My body and mind are continuously replaying my fear responses, causing body symptoms that frighten me into panic. Great question. Let me explain. I believe that in the spiritual community, we've bought into a great lie that has taken over this generation of seekers. And that lie is this: fear is the opposite of love. Think about it. You've heard this before, haven't you? And it seems almost to make sense. Almost like a fraction. 1 over love equals fear. Or 1 over fear equals love. And if you think loving thoughts, you'll be taken to a magical place where there's butterflies, candy canes, rainbows, and where all is well. You'll have no problems, no struggle, and where everyone approves of you. You don't have to work hard to earn a living, and you have plenty of free time and no negative thoughts. But if you think those bad, fearful thoughts, well, then you go down the path of the dark side, where you will manifest all kinds of evil apparitions into your life, and you will surely fail and become besties with Lucifer himself. But think about it. Is this actually true? Is fear actually the opposite of love? What if I told you I think that's a big-time lie? Anyone who studies the brain knows that fear starts in the limbic system in a little guy called the amygdala. It's an almond-shaped little guy that fires our fight or flight response. Also, there's a second survival response that's not as well known called mend and attend, which means if I can't kill it and I can't run from it, maybe if I take care of it, I'll live. Fight or flight is another way of saying scared and stressed out. Now think about it. How often are you stressed out? Between the 24-hour news cycle, all the crazy social media that's out there, friends, family, your job or lack thereof, your bank account size, and all the things going on in life, how often are you stressed out? If you're like most people I know, it's pretty much all the time. And if you happen to be seeking a spiritual path and have an intense desire to grow, that also means you are probably afraid. Think about this. If you're going to grow, if you're going to step outside your comfort zone, aren't you going to be scared? Think about how you felt right before your first kiss, or right before your first day of college, or right before anything new that you've ever tried. Haven't you been afraid? So what I've come to believe is that the first step to getting past fearful thoughts is to accept that you will always have them. Fear is something we've been given by our Creator to help us survive. It's not the opposite of love. It's a very loving thing to be afraid because it means you have a desire to live. The key is to now use your fear as fuel. We take action when our ass is really on the line. Think about the last time your butt was on the line. Were you inspired to act? You bet. So the key is to realize that unless you're in mortal danger, fear is a compass showing you where to go, and that the next time you feel afraid, instead of stopping, see the fear as a call to action. So, make a list of all the common times you are afraid. If this fear was a call to action, what kind of action do you think you're being called to take? In the comments below, let me know. Nothing, and I mean nothing, inspires me more than when I see someone take courageous action. Courage is not a lack of fear, but taking action even though you're afraid. Until next time, this is Mastin Kipp. Take action and make it real.